I believe that you have to be over 18 to medically transition. To the Twitter and TikTok retards that might be watching this, ooh, controversial. Transitioning is only for adults, alright? Only for the adults. They are old enough to have that mental fortitude to go through the process. I mean, look at what happened to Jazz Blashinsky. Went through the transition at age 11. 11! Now Jazz is depressed and doing things for only the happiness of others. Not for Jazz herself, only for others. This is what happens when therapists and doctors rush into the process without looking at other factors. Now poor Jazz will need to take artificial testosterone for the rest of life, because low testosterone levels is a factor in higher rates of depression. Yes, there are exceptions with precocious puberty, prostate cancer, uterine cancer, endometriosis, etc., etc., etc. But those puberty blockers still cause a lot of problems, especially for those kids. Oh my god, those poor kids. Bones of a 75-year-old. Anyway, back to the topic. You don't know if the kid is actually trans until that kid is experiencing actual puberty. The real test is to have the kid go through puberty to see if what the kid is actually going through is actually gender dysphoria, a coping mechanism, or just the fear of growing up. I call this process Schrödinger's Tranny, inspired by the thought experiment of Austrian physicist Erwin Schrödinger's cat. If you haven't watched The Big Bang Theory, let me explain the basics. I place a cat in a box with a vial of poison. This poison can break any time and kill the cat, or just leave the cat be to enjoy its new fort without interruption. Here the cat is considered both dead and alive, a type of limbo, if you will. I don't know what happened to the cat until I open that lid and figure out if the cat is either dead or alive. Thus, we have the answer. Here is a comparative example with this trans nonsense, if you will. Little girl is considered weird, hates dresses, hangs out with the boys, loves cars, hates horses, a daddy's girl rather than a mommy's girl. Thus, the kid is simultaneously considered trans and tomboy. But to these trans specialists, apparently she's considered automatically a trans boy. But here's the thing. We let the kid go through puberty and have her try to get comfortable with the changes with the aid of mom who have already went through the process. I know, sweetie, it seems like we are dying, but that is the life of growing up as a teenage girl. Don't worry, it later becomes a mere annoyance. At 18, specialists can actually study whether the kid is trans or just a tomboy. Most likely, hopefully a tomboy, because, oh my god, you become a medical patient for the rest of your life.